Good morning, genealogy friends. I am on a little bit early today, so I might just be talking to myself since nobody's expecting me to be on right now. But I have somebody coming over to the house at 10, so unfortunately I won't be able to chat with you then. So I thought I would just pop on, say hello, answer this frequently asked question, and then I have to go so that I can go and be in my meeting at 10 a.m. Okay, but I wanted to say good morning. Let me flip this around. Good morning. Oh, dog walking look. I hope you're well on this Wednesday. Think about that. I wasn't able to get on Monday morning. Well, none of us were able to get on Monday morning because Facebook was broken. But if you were on the email list, then you got an email from me later on that day. And it had a link to the video that I wanted to post, which was tracing American Indian ancestors and what can you use to figure out whether or not you have American Indian, Native American ancestry. If you missed that video, it's on YouTube. I also tried to upload it to Facebook, so it might pop up in the next couple of days. Facebook is so funny, but if the videos are longer than 20 minutes, which I feel like that one was like 21 minutes, Facebook will take a couple of days and then publish it all of a sudden, which is always like a fun surprise, but also it makes it frustrating for me to know when I can tell people that things are available. So I would look on YouTube if I were you, if you weren't on the email list. And if you are on my email list but you missed it, then check your inbox. Speaking of email, I'm really close to getting through the vacation emails. Turns out, life lesson, it is a bad idea to go on vacation and completely ignore your inbox. That has been a lot of email for me to get through. And I do feel bad that so many people were waiting for so long. The good news about that is that I actually got the sense while on vacation that I was in trouble because I was not going to be able to catch up as soon as I wanted to. And people were waiting on things. I have hired somebody. This is pretty exciting. In the last couple of years, I've been the only employee of Family Tree Notebooks because it's my baby and my project. I've actually hired somebody and she is going to be a manager of many things. And part of the things that she's going to help me with is that when I'm not available, she'll be available for customer service questions for people who are having trouble downloading their pages and things like that. So that's really exciting. I don't know if I'll introduce her on here or I don't know. You'll hear more about her soon, but that is my update about email. Okay, so let's talk about this question. Should I buy an international or a US bundle? People email me about that all the time. My answer is usually if you have family in the US for a couple of generations, it's worth getting the US bundle because the US Census pages and the more recent military conflicts might be really handy for you. So if you have had people in your family in America after 1900, I would get the US bundle. You may not be able to use all of the US bundle, if you don't have somebody here for the 1790 census, but neither of the bundles, even if you got the international deluxe bundle, they're not designed for you to have to use all of the pages. Nobody needs all of the pages. So it's really just which one are you going to use a lot of? And I feel like the census pages for the United States, if you've got family here, are really helpful. So I think that would be worth it. If you went with the international bundle instead, you'd be fine. You might want to pick up the census pages on the side later, but the international bundle works for US families. It's just more general. It just doesn't have those specific worksheets that are tailored to US records. And so if you are really worried that you're going to have too many US pages and you don't have enough family in the US, then just get the international and worry about getting the other pages a la carte if you need them. And remember, you can do a lot with blank pages, which are included in both of the bundles. There's just a lot of pages in there. And there's no, the bundles are designed to give you a lot of pages for a relatively small investment compared to buying the pages one by one. There's no cage there that means that when you buy the deluxe bundle, that's what you have to use. What I will say also, though, is you don't buy the deluxe bundles. Don't buy both the US and the international. I know that there are people out there who do that and who may even recommend it because then you do get a lot of pages. But there's a lot of, excuse me, there's a lot of repeat pages. There's pages that are in both bundles because I didn't design them with the idea that people were going to be buying both. So, and I don't give credits or anything like that for repeats. So then you have paid for the same page twice. I think that financially it makes more sense to pick one and then buy the other ones a la carte. If you, I mean, if you'd really just want to have a ton of pages to play with and you don't want to have to deal with going through the big list of genealogy pages on the site, then sure, buy both bundles and then you'll just have a ton of pages. But I have a lot of pages that have come out since both the US and the International Deluxe bundle were put together. And I'm not changing those bundles. I thought about it, but I'm not changing them because I don't want to mess up people who can't remember what they already have. So if I were you, I would check out the big list of genealogy pages because I bet you there's something on there a la carte that you would want. And some people don't even, you don't have to buy the deluxe bundle. It's like, that's the big starter kit for most people because then you get so many pages to play with all at once. And again, it's much cheaper compared to buying the pages one by one. But if you found 10 pages and you just wanted to buy them a la carte, and those were the pages that you needed to buy or to make an entire book, I think that'd be great. The whole Family Tree Notebooks thing, it's supposed to be easy and it's supposed to be inexpensive. Printing all of that other stuff can be expensive depending on what you're doing, but doing one page at a time, whether that's buying or creating, it's not supposed to be an expensive process. So that is my answer to that. I'm going to go to my 10 o'clock meeting. It was good to see you guys, and I will be back on Friday. Will I have new pages? I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till Monday. Haven't decided. Also, I probably am going to switch things up and start doing at least one of these lives in the evening to catch people who can't be on here in the morning, or at least when it's morning for me. Maybe I'll post a schedule so that people know what to expect when. That'll be my goal for Friday. All right, we'll talk about it then. Have a good rest of the week, guys.